So the highly anticipated new looter shooter Outriders has unfortunately been delayed until April 1st. However, we did get some awesome news that they're doing an Outriders demo. In this video, I'm going to give you all the details about the Outriders demo. In addition to that, at the end of the video, I'm going to give you details about the 4 new legendary armors they showed off on their Twitter. Hey guys, this is Chris with B&B Gaming. Welcome back, and I hope you're doing amazing today. Thank you for taking the time to check out this video. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. They definitely help me out. If you do enjoy my content, giving me a thumbs up definitely helps me out because it lets YouTube know that you like the video, so they promote it more. Definitely appreciate it. Now again, the Outriders release date has been delayed until April 1st, 2021. And I know what you're thinking, you're bummed out about that just like I am. However, they are doing a very significant demo here that's going to be available February 25th. So the Outriders demo is going to be free to download and try for everyone. No purchase necessary, no Call of Duty pre-order, BS, etc. As far as availability goes, it's going to be available for Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, and the Epic Store, and no Stadia. Is Stadia still around? I don't know. And as a bonus, they confirmed that all progress is going to transfer to the full game. So when they announced the Outriders demo, they also put in the post that if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. So I went through that thread and there's like 450 different answers and replies, etc. And I just kind of took all the ones that are, meaningful here. Now, honestly, I'm not sure the answers were from official Outriders personnel. I think most of them were community members that were part of their Discord, etc. So take these at maybe 99% accurate. There might be some that are a little inaccurate, but I think we get a really solid picture of what we can expect here. To start with, the first question is, can we play crossplay during the demo? Answer was, can't guarantee about the demo, but Outriders at launch will have full crossplay across every platform. So we'll be able to play, PlayStation, Xbox, console, and PC, which is going to be amazing. Another community question was, how long will the demo be playable until the release of the game? So they're wondering, is it just going to be a weekend, or how long are we going to get to play this thing? They answered and said there is no time limit established for the demo. So yes, it will be playable up until launch and possibly beyond for those who are curious to try it before they buy it. In addition to this, they've also confirmed that the demo itself is going to be several hours, and you're going to be able to play all 4 classes in the demo. And essentially, we're going to be able to play this thing as much as we want to until launch. Another community question asked, will we get a taste of the end game in the demo? They replied and said no, only the first few hours are available, but on all 4 classes. As far as Outriders gameplay goes, we got a little more details about that as well. Here's someone asked, what sets Outriders apart from other looter shooters? Here they replied and said it's not a games as a service, there is no paid content or season passes, you have full RPG narrative, free respec skill trees, and it's a complete game out of the box. In addition, it has no recycled content, it has crafting, full crossplay, drop-in and drop-out co-op. And someone also asked about cross-save, so save on your Xbox, play on your PC or PS4, etc. And they said that's not a feature for Outriders, which would be amazing, but I mean that's over and above anything we could expect. Another question asked by the community was, what kind of activities should players come to expect from the endgame? Here they replied and said all side content is replayable. Endgame unlocks 14 expedition missions in unique areas with their own mechanics and features. If you can complete all 14 of those endgame expeditions, it will unlock the final 15th expedition. Another community question asked was, will we be able to replay campaign missions and side quests after beating the story? They also asked, will gear drop based on the class we're playing? And also, is there any trading between players? They answered and said again, side quests can be replayed and loot grinded if you like. Gear has a higher percentage of dropping for your class, And they went on and said they're still not sure about trading between players. Now, as I read through these different questions, I read over and over again some people saying there might be trading, others confirming that there won't be trading. I would say there's probably a 99% chance there won't be trading in this game, just because it's a looter shooter, and trading in looter shooters basically breaks the enjoyment of the grind. If someone could have given me just a Galahorn in Destiny 1, it would have taken away all my incentive for grinding for like 6 months to get it. Another community question asks, will there be DLC or an expansion in the future? Here they answered and said the team is open to the idea of DLC or a full sequel, provided Outriders is well received by the gaming community. But for now, their entire focus is on the game itself. Another community member asked, how can I dual wield pistols? Is it just a regular gun, or is it a class-specific skill? Here they answered and said that sidearms have their own dedicated weapon slot with unlimited ammo. These include revolvers and dual pistols as a standard weapon type, and also no weapon is exclusive to a specific class. Another community member asked, is the game aimed for multiplayer, or will it be like Borderlands, where playing with friends or not doesn't impact much on gameplay? Here they replied and said that Outriders can be played entirely solo, but for each player added to the instance, there will be more enemies with higher stats, and they'll also be more aggressive, so the game will scale based on the player count. Another community member asked, is there any original mechanic in this game that you haven't seen in similar games of this game type? Here they answered and said healing in Outriders is based off aggression. Compared to other looter shooters, your reward is significantly more for playing aggressively. Another question they answered was, if I'm World Tier 10 and my buddy is World Tier 2, how does it balance the enemies when we're grouped? Here they reply and said you can only play the highest level that you have upgraded to, so you will have to drop back to World Tier 2 and help him level. If you play together all the time, then you will be at the same world tier. Another community member asked, do players see the same loot drops when playing with friends, or does everyone see individual loot? Here they answered and said loot is independent per player. As far as next gen goes, somebody in the community asked, is there a next gen PS5, Xbox Series X version of the game? Here they answered and said there is a PS5 and an Xbox Series X version of the game. Another user asked, what is the difference between the PS4 and PS5 versions? Here they replied and said that the PS4 version runs at 30 frames a second, the PS5 version, and I'm assuming the Xbox Series X edition, run at 60 frames a second. Along that lines, another person asked, will it be a dedicated version for PS5 or Xbox Series X, or just back compat? So just upscaled from the PS4 Xbox One edition. Here someone replied and said that it is dedicated. It's its own edition of the game. They say that they played the insider build on the Xbox Series X, and it was the Series X version of the game. Now finally, another user asked, here in the UK it is almost impossible to get a PS5, so if I buy it on PS4, will it be free to upgrade to the PS5 version? Here they answered and said that yes, there is a free PS5 update confirmed by the devs. So if we buy it for PS4, Xbox One, and we upgrade to the next gen console, we'll get the free upgrade. Now next, they showed off 4 new legendary armors, one for each class. One for Pyromancer, Devastator, Trickster, and Technomancer. Now the legendary armor for Pyromancer is the Reforged. Now the Reforged set bonus is increased Feed the Flames and thermal bomb damage by 50%. Now it's curious because in some of the posts it says full set, but if you read on the description it says 3-piece bonus. So my guess is we're only going to need 3 pieces and then we can put on something else. I guess we'll find out. Now the featured mod for the Reforged, they're calling Double Fun. Now here it says thermal bomb can affect 2 targets at once. For the Devastator class, they showed off the legendary armor Death Proof. The set bonus for Death Proof, so having 3-piece or 4-piece, it says it reduces the cooldown of Boulder Dash by 90%. So with this armor set, it seems like Boulder Dash is just going to be central to everything you do. They didn't talk about a featured mod, but I pulled one out here. It says Primal Chain Gun for Boulder Dash. Every enemy damaged by this skill increases your weapon damage by 20% for 5 seconds, can be stacked up to 5 times. The legendary armor they showed off for Trickster is called Chrono Suit. The set bonus for Chrono Suit is reverting time adds ammo to your magazine. They actually put clip on the screenshot here. I know from experience you guys don't like that, so it's a magazine. So the featured mod for Chrono Suit is called Aggressive Teleportation. It says reverting time creates an explosion around you, damaging your enemies. Finally, for the Technomancer, they showed off the legendary armor Torrential Downpour. For the set bonus, it says Shrapnel creates additional cluster bombs after explosion. And the feature mod for Torrential Downpour is called Trap Cluster. It says it doubles the number of mines that can be thrown before triggering the cooldown. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Are you excited to try out Outriders? Are you going to check out the demo? What class are you excited about trying out? Let me know in the comments below. For me, I'm trying to control my expectations. Inside of me, I'm really hoping this could be Destiny 1 or Borderlands 1 or The Division or recently Remnant from the Ashes, where it's just a really special experience. It's a whole game experience, so it hasn't been corrupted by microtransactions or cosmetics or any of this junk, right? It's a full game with all the satisfaction of building your character, grinding for the best gear, and just enjoying that experience. Plus, it's a new IP, so there's going to be some new stuff in here that we hopefully haven't seen before. Now, that said, do I know if Outriders is going to be amazing? I don't now, but I will know after I get to play the Outriders demo.